So most people don't know this, but when I first came to Brandeis, I thought I was going to major in mathematics and Spanish. I had been on the math league in my high school, loved math, and was super excited to pursue it. Came to Brandeis. On my first day, I enrolled in a math class, and I hated it. I just realized that in that math class, as much as I had enjoyed math, it was not really what I wanted to spend my college career doing. So I went through that night, I had this whole crisis, oh my god, I don't know what classes I'm going to take. Ended up enrolling in an American Studies class, something completely different, which ended up being a really cool class. Meanwhile, I had been in chemistry just as a backup because I figured it's like my 10th possibility would be like pre-med or something. And then throughout the course of the year, I ended up realizing, I'm like, hey, like, out of all of my classes, chemistry is my favorite. I really like learning about this. The labs are really cool. And then when it came time for next year, I'm like, okay, I think I'll take bio too. And after about 2 years, I realized I really enjoy it. I really love doing everything associated to it. I started getting involved working in a lab, and the hands-on application of it was really, really awesome. And so kind of by chance, I ended up deciding to become pre-med, and I've been really happy ever since. So something really important to keep in mind is the fact that lab classes tend to fill up really fast. So although on the first day you get to register for 4 credits, and most labs are only 2 credits, I always make sure to do my lab on the first day. And I find that that's really important because often I can only have one day of that week, one day of the week that fits for lab. So it's so important that I get that specific lab day or else my entire schedule is messed up. So usually on the first day I only enroll for 2 credits in the lab course, and then the next day I'll enroll in another smaller course. Meanwhile, the larger lectures for chemistry, bio, whatever large science classes I'm taking, I'll leave those for the last day because those don't fill up, but I make sure I get my labs done first. So one technique that I really like to use is I know how often if I can take a study break, it'll turn into 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and then 2 hours later I'm still on Facebook and I've gotten nothing done. So one thing that I really like to do is watch a TV show, try to catch up on a TV show, because that has a set start and end point. So I'll say, okay, I'm going to take a break now, watch 1 episode of a TV show, it's like 23 minutes long, and at the end of the TV show I'm going to go back to studying. So I find that that's a really good way to take a break without just logging onto Facebook or YouTube or Reddit and then spending hours and hours mindlessly surfing. This way I have a start and an end point and I really stay on track.